is my crash damaged Honda Accord. And it's not looking pretty.
Pretty is a massive understatement. This is destroyed. And I have no idea where to even start.
Stop, casters off.
Here we go. Go for start.
Right now this car looks really ugly, and I'm wanting to see the extent of this frame problem right here. Let's start taking off some of the panels.
Oh, nice.
And now... Ah! Haha! That's my first fender ever removed.
After getting some of the panels off that were quite dirty, we can see that it's not that bad. Okay, yeah, it's actually a lot worse than I thought.
Oh, I'm so bloody good at my job. In order to make it rollable, Pat definitely has to come out. Oh, well, I was gonna hit it. Well, that works. Wow, that's a lot of rust.
All of the control arm, the shock, and the anti-sway bars are all going to need to be replaced. All of which are either broken or bent. And this shock actually damaged a part of the steering knuckle, so we'll have to fix that later. With the old parts out, now we can start putting in the new ones. First is going to be the control arm, and we want to start the bolts with our fingers before we go wild. Next goes in the new shock, and this is going to help connect the entire steering knuckle back to the frame of the car so that the weight can be taken off the control arm. On goes the tire, and we can move forward.
Driver's side is now rebuilt. This tire is going to need to be replaced. We're going to swap it out for a spare tire. We're going to do a handful of different rotations when we actually get it towed, but this does not fix that damage. Now, we can tow the car. This is going to be Dad's first time hearing the car start up.
That thing's bent to hell, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a little bent.
Oh, it just started right up.
Ooh, that's sexy. It's a V6, and it's working quite well.
All right, whoa. I got to take it out first so that we can change the tires.
Okay, this is going to be my first time driving the car.
You mean rolling the car with the engine on?
We're in reverse.
Ooh, she's rolling!
I'm not hearing any loud clanks. So that's good.
Seems to be doing all right.
Haha! Yeah!
Dude, I just drive it.
See, my problem with driving it is it's uninsured, it doesn't have a license plate, and it's missing like half of its panels.
You are so worried. I'll just drive behind you.
I don't want to get a $5,000 ticket in the car towed!
It's not a $5,000 ticket.
Oh, well, it's expensive as
It's
hell.
a police officer saying, "What are you doing?" We're saying, "We're working on this car. We're taking over to my dad's house because I don't have the tools and I can't weld in an apartment building."
Because apartments
And
suck!
he'll go, "All right."
The engine doesn't sound bad.
No, it's smooth.
I mean, when Dax and I first started it, it sounded rough.
Well,
it's
because it's
like
been
it's-
sitting for a long time.
Well, right, it had been sitting for about 3 months, but I was thinking it's got hella
we're
bad
just gonna drive.
lifter tick.
We're just gonna drive.
I don't have a seatbelt!
It's fine.
Oh my gosh! Fine, let's put the
Put your hazards on.
let's put the new tires on, and then
Put your
I'll just
hazards
drive.
freaking on, and let's just go at 5 miles an hour. Nobody's gonna pull you over.
Fine.
Although I just realized we have to drive right next to the police station.
yeah, that's my problem with this.
It's fine.
No,
We're
I don't like this.
This is a stupid idea.
This is so freaking stupid. Oh my gosh. Well, I guess we're doing our first drive on the car. I was just reaching for my seatbelt. I don't get a seatbelt. System's on. All right. You ready? I don't have a seatbelt. This is killing me that I'm not wearing a seatbelt. Holy cow, this is such a stupid idea. Oh my gosh. It's so weird to think that like not that long ago, this car was dropped off over there. Didn't run, didn't drive. We are passing the Harriman Town Center right now, which is where all the cops are right now. I'm so afraid that I'm gonna get pulled over, dude. Hang on, I gotta open this. Hang on. Yeah! Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. Dude, this car is freaking wild, man. We're gonna get her right in the third bay garage where we rebuilt the Suzuki. Now we can really fix the car. New fender, headlights, the bumper, Dad's tools I borrowed, passenger shock, the passenger drive components, the creme de la creme, the frame we need to fix the car, and a ton of tools. I already got Dad's initial reaction,
Okay.
and now it is time for yours.
Well, that's missing a front end.
It certainly is.
It needs to be washed.
Oh my gosh.
Wow. I'm glad it fit in here. Is it missing a window, or is the window just down?
Windows are just down.
Oh, okay, good. Oh, there's more? But wait, there's more! Oh, there's not a whole panel.
Well, that's just the
Yikes,
fender,
and that's-
but all
yeah.
that dented in there.
Oh. Okay.
And that's what this is.
Oh, nice. Well, that'll be a fun project.
So how bad is the paranoia right now?
The paranoia? There's no paranoia. I've watched you put enough stuff together. I'm not worried about it.
We have Dad's reaction, we have Mom's reaction, and we have it in here. It really barely even fits. Like, that back corner is almost touching the 3D printing work base. Tolerance is very tight, but I do have a workable space right here where I can weld. This is our replacement frame. This is going to go where that mistake is, but not all of it is. The damage to the car starts here and it trails up and ends right about here. I've had somebody come and they took a look at the strut tower and they told me it's good. This is a friend of mine, they're iCar certified, so they know what they're doing. We're gonna take off the seam sealer and we're gonna see if we can keep this whole panel on and just remove those two panels from the main strut tower configuration on the car and on the new piece, because then we can just repair those all in all, and that is going to fix this little buckle right in there. If we can't remove the bottom plate, then we'll just hammer out the buckle with some wood and a mallet, and that'll work. I have so much work to do.
So much work that I've never done before. First, my sister helped me get the hood off of the car, and now we're going to disconnect as many components on the drive side as we can. There's a fuse box in here that was crushed by the frame, so we'll have to get that out. Off comes the tire, and all of the seam sealer starts to get taken off. This is typically done with a wire wheel, but I don't have one yet, so this will have to do.
With the seam sealer and everything disconnected, it's now time to start doing the thing that scares me the most. And that is disconnecting the panels.
This has to be done in a very strategic way. We are going to work at removing as much material from the parts that are going to be taken off as much as we can, so that we can leave as much of the good material on the parts that are going to stay for when we re-weld. But with all of the spot welds out and the seam sealer gone, it still wasn't coming out. So I got my favorite tool.
Showtime! I think she's loose. Hammer time! Ah!
Well, it doesn't look the prettiest, but we are nowhere near finished.
That is now out, and we can see that it is well damaged and not pretty. what we can now do is we can use this as a template for this.